So, Smart DNS or VPN? In this very brief video, I'm going to show you a little bit about the two of these technologies and which one might be best for you. Obviously, make your own decision. I'll focus more on Smart DNS because people tend to know what VPN does. VPN, of course, is virtual private network, but both these technologies are commonly used to bypass geographical restrictions. So when you've got content block, for instance, my common use of Smart DNS is to use, and VPNs in fact, is to use when I'm traveling or on holiday to watch BBC, because BBC works in the UK where I am, but it doesn't work when I go outside the UK. And similarly, people have different issues with US TV stations, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, NBC, ABC, you name it. Lots of these are blocked based on your location. Smart DNS and VPN both help you bypass it. So quickly, let me just give you a quick intro. Smart DNS. What's the advantages of Smart DNS? Now, Smart DNS doesn't basically works on intercepting DNS requests, but it only works on specific sites, those geo-blocked sites. For any other site, it does nothing really. It's unless it's configured in the Smart DNS service, it won't do anything at all. The advantage is faster speeds. It doesn't encrypt your connection like VPN, and it doesn't route all your connection like VPN does. So that means it's quicker. Because basically it's only fiddling around with a few DNS requests and license requests and stuff like that. So it only selectively reroutes a small part of your connection. It doesn't hide your IP address, but it's faster generally. Monthly cost is usually a bit lower. Both of them are really reasonable now. Smart DNS and VPN are very, very low cost. Smart DNS will be generally cheaper because they don't have to deal with all the sort of bandwidth and the traffic that a VPN does, and there's the more technology requirements of the encryption connection. Remember, Smart DNS gives you no security features, no privacy protection, doesn't hide your location, doesn't protect your usernames, passwords, anything like that. So if you want any of those features, forget about Smart DNS because it won't do what you want to do. So VPN gives you full encryption, so when you're connecting to anything, it's hiding not only your location, it's hiding your traffic. So usernames and passwords are hidden. IP masking, it hides your location. So if you want to keep your location secret or hidden or anonymous or whatever you want to call it, a VPN will do that because all the traffic will go through the VPN. So everything, not just certain select requests like Smart DNS do. Global access, you can access nearly all content using a VPN. Of course, you will need a VPN server in the country you require. So if you're watching, if you want to watch Australian TV, for instance, you will have to have a VPN server in Australia. Otherwise, it won't work. There is a slight speed loss. The encryption adds a bit of a lag, and you're routing your entire connection. So bear that in mind. Let me show you quickly how you set up Smart DNS. Now, VPN, you have to install software. I won't show that now. It's in lots of my other videos, so if you want to see that. Smart DNS. Okay, let's show you the Smart DNS service I use is called Smart DNS Proxy. There's a link in the description below if you want to use it. Try it out, 14-day free trial, see if it works for you or not. And you can see here now, I've got an account. I've got a paid account. My IP is activated. You need to activate your IP address or it won't work. It's only a button, just click activate IP. And you can see I've got it for Netflix United States, and it's got Amazon Prime set for UK. Loads and loads of other stuff. There's thousands of shows. This is just a summary. They go in groups. Let me just show you what happens basically. So I've got BBC iPlayer now, which will work. I'm in the UK at the moment, so that'll work perfectly. If you were outside the UK, this won't work. Smart DNS will fix it. Netflix, I have got the UK version. If you scroll down, let me see, top TV programs in the UK today. I've got UK version of Netflix. Let me just show you how Smart DNS works, okay? I'm going to set it up for you. Now, one of the other big advantages of Smart DNS, it works on consoles and tablets and smart TVs and things like that, where you can't install the software that a VPN requires. Okay, so here I'm showing you, this is probably the most complicated setup. It's on Windows, and you're going to need to get your network connections. So just search for network and it'll pop up. You'll see something similar here, all the different network connections. I've got a Wi-Fi connection. This is a laptop. So I'm going to double click that, and I'm going to go to Properties, and I'm going to scroll down to TCP IP version 4. It's all explained in the console. And you'll get to these settings. So my Wi-Fi gets an IP address automatically. I'm going to leave that alone. And it gets DNS servers automatically. I can't do that because I need it to use Smart DNS servers. Okay, so these are the couple of the Smart DNS servers I use from my account. And I've copied that wrong because I've copied a space. Let me just do that again. And you click on that, validate settings just to double check it, and close. It'll go and check because I validated settings, and close. And there we go. That's all you did. Now, on a games console or your smart TV, you're just looking for the network connections and then put those DNS servers in. So it's usually a bit more simple than the IP address. If you want, I won't show you that now. Let's just minimize that now. What I'm going to show you now is here in my account. So I've told it to activate now. Let's refresh that because you can see here there's a cross by setup. So I'm just going to refresh the page, and it'll now look and see if my DNS is configured properly, which it says it is now. So DNS configured properly, and that'll work perfectly. Now BBC iPlayer won't have any effect on this because I can watch BBC anyway, because I'm in the UK. But if you were in the US and you had Smart DNS or anywhere outside the UK, this will now work because Smart DNS will hide your location and allow you to watch BBC iPlayer. Next, we should go and check out Netflix. So before you do this, you should close your browser and reopen it, or it's best to restart the device to be super safe anyway. But now we'll go to Netflix and check what's happened. Remember, we've got Smart DNS enabled now. I go into Netflix, and you'll see it's the US version of Netflix now. The films and the profile will change slightly, but it will show you the US catalogue. You can always tell because it'll have top 10 TV programs of the country you're in, which is US. Thinks I'm in the US now. And there's usually one top 10 films somewhere. They've changed around this a little bit now, but it's probably somewhere. There you go. Top 10 films in the US today. This means I'm looking at the US catalogue. Now, Netflix is a bit flaky sometimes with all these devices. Probably the safest to use a VPN. Smart DNS, it works pretty well. Remember to close your browser if you've got any problems. There's a little command you can use that helps sometimes if you're on a Windows system. Sometimes it gets a little confused, and just go and type this command, ipconfig /flush DNS. Helps if you can spell. This will just basically flush the DNS resolver cache on your computer, so sometimes it gets a bit confused. Safest thing to do is reboot your PC there, or reboot your smart TV before you're changing from one region to another. After that, just leave it as it is, okay? And it'll get all its settings from Smart DNS. And that's basically it, really. I mean, it opens up lots of other things for me. If I went to, I love a program called Pandora. You might have heard of it. It's like a free jukebox. It won't let me in. I get blocked before this screen because I'm in the UK. But Smart DNS is letting me access Pandora now, my free account. Before it would just be blocked. So it works for loads of things. Anyway, try it out. Smart DNS is not for everybody. You have to reactivate it every time you change IP address. So if you're traveling a lot or moving, you have to keep going in and activate your IP address. It's a nightmare on mobile phones, for instance. So it's probably not best for that. So but try it out. There's a free account below. just give it a go. There were some complaints that they don't allow the full functionality. I think they took Netflix off it for the free accounts. I'm not sure. They keep changing with that. Just check it out for yourself. You don't have to put any card details or anything. So if it's not for you, just walk away. If you do like it, subscribe to them because the service is pretty cheap, and if it works, it's best to keep these programs available. Okay, so that's it. That's my Smart DNS or VPN, a little overview. Thanks for watching and have a great day, everybody.